Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from Talambon City, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where we from? Hey, today I want to talk to you about finding a soulmate in the Philippines. Finding your soulmate in the Philippines. Yeah, what it's like having a soulmate relationship in the Philippines. And today we're going to discuss that, guys. For those of you there for the first time, I advise you to click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you understand this is a country where people come all the time. And one of the main reasons is because a lot of them feel that they have found their what? Soulmates. Yeah, they found their soulmate, man. And when you find that right one, bang, bang, hey, yeah, you do anything for that relationship to blossom and develop. And before I go any further, I want to say today we're going to talk about soulmate relationships, okay? So for those of you that are here and you're not interested in finding out about soulmate relationship, then you're in the wrong place. Move it, keep it moving, Captain. Okay, keep it moving. Find some place else. Okay, because that's what we're going to take a look at today. That's what we're going to look at: soulmate relationship and how you can determine if you have a soulmate relationship. I don't want you to waste your time if you're not interested in that. Move somewhere else. But if you're here for the purpose of finding out about soulmate relationships, and how you can know that you have one and you're interested in that, then you are in the right place, baby. Okay. And the reason why I make that distinction from the beginning is because I don't want you to waste your time looking at something you thought it was one thing and then it turns out to be something else, then you wind up giving us a bad rating. That's not good for me, and it's not good for you. So I don't want to waste your time. I respect your time. We're going to be talking about soulmate relationships. If that's what you want to listen to, that's what you want to hear about, you're in the right place. Okay. So soulmate relationships are very, very important in this world. And sometimes some of us never find that right one. I mean, we have relationships. Yeah. We have one here, one there. Sometimes we have it when we're in the teenagers years and we get in the 20s and the 30s, and we still are missing the right one, baby. We go through life, we have a girlfriend, we get married, even sometimes we get married, and she's not your soulmate. She's just some person that you'd say, okay, I got to settle down now. I need kids. I need a stable life. So I'm gonna just take this girl right here. She okay, but she really not my soulmate. But we gonna get along. And we just settle. Sometimes we settle for what? Less. Okay. But I'm gonna let you know, guys, you do not have to settle for less. Okay. Especially when it comes to Filipinos, there's a variety of them out here, man. I mean, there's a multitude of Filipinos waiting on you with your name on their forehead. Yeah, put your name written on their forehead. They're waiting on you. And you have to make that decision to go get her. She's out there. Wait, Lizzie was out here waiting on me for years. You know what she told me, man? She told me, Bob, I was born for you. I said, what? She said, I was born for you. I said, whoa, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're waiting on you. One Filipina is waiting on you. And you got to take the initiative to go get her. That is your soulmate. Filipinos make great soulmates. And so we're going to talk about what is a soulmate, first of all. Let's run through this real quick. I got a lot of stuff for you. I know you guys did y'all miss me? I thought you missed me. I took a break. Lisa D took a break. All right, we took a break, but we back, man. We strong. We running long. We running strong. We running this thing tight, and we running this thing right. We gonna be with you for a while, okay? You hear me? I'm here, man. I ain't going over for a while. Took a break. I'm all right. I'm all right. But yeah, let's talk about what a soulmate is first. Let's take a look at our picture for the video. Soulmate dating, okay? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Soulmate. See a man on the left over there? He's smiling. They got their hands clapped together. And see the Filipino on the right? She's smiling because that's who she loves. When you love somebody, yeah, when you love somebody, hey, you have to show it. And they do like the little pose, like, yeah, they're in love. And that's what happens when you're in love. You get the giggles, and you get when the one that soulmate found you, hey, everything is let go. You are uninhibited. And you feel free to be you. You feel free to do you. You feel free because that person makes you smile. That person makes you happy. And then you can say, well, there are some people out there, they make me happy, they make me smile, but I don't consider them my soulmate. Yeah, you can have somebody make you happy, make you smile, and don't be your soulmate, but your soulmate makes you smile more what? Intensely, more greater. That it just brings something out with you when you know that you have that right person. There's some type of magical chemistry, a magical spark that when you come together, hey, it's just you and her, and the whole world is just out there waiting on you, y'all to get through doing what you got to do. And what you got to do is love somebody, love each other. That's what it is. Soulmate relationship is very, very unique, man. It's a one in a usually it's a one in a lifetime relationship and a once in a lifetime connection. But when you find that one, yeah. Yeah, man, when you find that one, you know that you know that you know that you know that you know that's the one for you, bye. And when you find her, you do not want to, I mean, you will do anything to keep that relationship because that is your soulmate, man. That's who you were born for. That's who she was born. When you match, it's hard to break that connection. And when it's a true match, you never want to let go. I don't care if you get to be 100 years old, that relationship is still thriving. Look, it's like turning, growing, turning, moving on the inside and on the outside. That's an active what? Relationship, an active journey, an active life. When you are interconnected, you are intertwined with another individual, not just sexually, but on all levels, man. Emotionally, spiritually, socially, interpersonally, inside, outside. You are one like that. And you telling me it is hard. I'm telling you, it's hard to find that, man. And when you find it, you better hold on to it for dear life because hard to find it, and it's hard when you let it go, and hard to ever get it back again. Okay? When you get one, treasure it. So I'm gonna walk you through, excuse me, I'm gonna walk you through some things to show you what a soulmate is. And I'm gonna show you some characteristics so that when you get that relationship, you can measure your relationship over these characteristics, and you can see if yours is measuring up to what we call a soulmate what? Relationship. Okay, are you with me, GP? GP, are you with me? Come on now. I can't hear you. I said, GP, are you with me? I can't hear you. GP, are you with me? Oh yeah, I know you are. Okay, I hear you, GP. All right, let's go. All right, so we got the first one right here. It says, what's the soulmate? What a soulmate is? A soulmate is, at least for many people, a person who you know instinctively, who you connect with on the deepest level, man. Deepest level. I'm not just talking about that surface sexual stuff. I'm not talking about that. So if you got that in your mind, get it out your mind. We talking about deep stuff here, man. We ain't playing no games. And who allows you to grow as a person within the relationship. When the person is a romantic partner, you come across something truly special. So how do you know when you found the right one, baby? Okay. I'm talking about deep stuff, man. If you still want that little, oh, she make me feel good. We do the thing, we do the wild thing. Yeah. If you still talking about that, your mind ain't right. Come on, man, grow up. It's more stuff to, yeah, it's right. When you have sex, it's supposed to be right. You supposed to be ready for it. But it's a time for that. But that's not the majority of your relationship. I wish you could see there's more than one aspect of a true romantic soulmate relationship other than sex. Of course, it's a component of it, but it's not the major component. You can't do sex 24/7, but you can be with that person 24/7, side by side, talking, interacting, relating to each other, helping, supporting, caring, sharing. That's what it's all about. That's the main characteristics of a soulmate relationship. And you got to understand that. See, if you go in your mind with just sex, you're gonna be missing all the other good stuff for that relationship. And I'm not downplaying the role of sex in a relationship. It's very important. But you at the same time, you have to understand that there are other aspects of that what? Soulmate relationship. Okay. So I want to make sure you understand that piece of it, that component of it, so that we're on the same page. Now, this conversation I'm having. A lot of people can't get it. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm saying. A lot of people can't get it because their mind, they don't understand what a soulmate relationship is, and I'm trying to bring that to you. Okay, I just showed you. It's a deep, okay, deep relation. But you players from the Himalayas out there, you won't understand what a soulmate relationship because you still trying to hit it and get it. You still trying to do the slam bam thank you man. That's not a slow soulmate relationship. That's a one night stand. That's a piece of meat. That's all. That's all it is. And it's like, man, if that's all you think about women, you got your mind wrong, man. When you get this right about your relationship with the others, with the females, you will start to grow and prosper, move up in life. In your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual being, all that will start to evolve. But when you still continue to think of women as a piece of meat, oh, geez, I hit that last night. It was good. And you go to the next one, you hit it, get it, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. You're missing out on the beauty of a soulmate relationship, okay? Yeah, when you're young, when I was young, I did a little bit of hit and get it, but it wasn't my everything. I did it, but I had to evolve. I began to see I was treating women wrong. I was treating them like I just wanted something to satisfy me. When I grew up in my mind, and when I understood that women have more to offer than that, that's when my life started moving up, moving up, developing, growing, prospering, maturing. You see, I'm trying to get this to you, man. Talking about soulmate, what? Relationships, okay? I hope you understand. I hope you follow me because this is some information that a lot of people don't get. I got guys, I know guys in the 40s and the 50s and 60s, they ain't got it yet. They still doing the slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. They still looking for that little TLC, tender, loving, teeny bop. They still looking for a piece of small beat. All kind of crazy side piece living, okay? Side piece mentality, okay? That's what they got. Like older guys. I'm not talking about these 20 years, 30 years. I'm talking about guys that 50, 60, 70 still trying to get a side piece. Come on, man. Side piece living is okay. If that's your thing, that's your thing. Don't get me wrong now. That's what you want to do. Okay, good. But I want to introduce you to a better way of living and thinking and developing your life. I want to help you to move up in your mentality, move up in your relationships with others, move up in your attitude. And I want to show you that the right one is waiting on you. But you got to decide in your mind, do you want to seek after and search after the right one for you? Or you just want to do that, continue living that slam bam, thank you, ma'am, living that slam bam, thank you, man, lifestyle. Okay? It's up to you, my brother. It's up to you. I'm not going to force you to do nothing. Okay? Whatever you like to do, what turns you on, that's your thing. I always tell you what, that's your thing, man. Do your thing. Well, I'm here to show you how you can do your thing a little bit better in life and develop and mature and become more wise. Okay? Expand your reality, expand your world, expand your consciousness. Okay? That's why I'm here, man. I'm trying to show you something. I'm trying to show you. Okay? Let's go. All right. So I told you, now we understand that the soulmate relationship is what? A deep, deep relationship, man. You see people in the 80s and in the 90s, they've been married for 40, 50, 60, 70 years. That's a soulmate lasting relationship, man. And sometimes I'm gonna never get that, but I got it. And I'm showing you how you can get it, man. I'm showing you how you can recognize it. You have it right now. Some of you got soulmate relationships in your life with these Filipinos out here right now. And you don't even know it. You just think it's another piece of meat. The lady giving her everything to you, man. She giving her your mind, her heart, her body, everything. You are her life. And you looking at her like a piece of meat. Come on, man, grow up. Be a man. Stop being a boy. Trying to run after a piece of tail, and that's all you care about. Grow up. Your relationship is more than meat. Understand me, guys. Please. All right. So look at the next thing. Sometimes when you have a soulmate relationship, you wind up doing things without even knowing it. You could communicate with each other without speaking. How many of you ever been in a relationship where you knew what she wanted, she knew what you wanted? You didn't have to speak. Just looked at each other. That's one of the reasons, that's one of the ways you know you have a soulmate. That's just one of many. I'm going to show you some others. Soulmates can read each other like an open book. They connect on every level of being, not only sexually, emotionally, spiritually. Sometimes they finish each other's sentences. Sometimes they may pick up the phone and call each other at the same time. Feel like they can never be without their partner. The soulmate also knows how to respond to your emotional signals. Yeah, emotional signals. Yeah, you hear me? Emotional. You say, well, I don't ever get no emotional. I'm a man. I don't get emotional. I don't do that. Yes, you do. Stop lying. Every one of us is a human being. We get emotional sometimes because that's what human beings do. If you don't get emotional, you're not a human being. You're a robot. Okay? You are not a robot, so you do get emotional. You like not show it. I get emotional. Sometimes inside of me, I feel like I want to cry. You know? I don't let my wife see that. I go into another room until I settle down. And I'm okay. But I do. Everybody gets emotional. So stop trying to act like you a macho man. You're not no macho man. Everybody get emotional. I don't care who you are. Okay? Yeah. So when you get emotional, and that soulmate says, she understands, she recognizes that condition in you. The soulmate knows how to respond to your emotional signals. They stay close when you confide in them. They give you their full attention and move to answer your needs, touching your hand when you're a little unsure, beaming and hugging you when you're glad, and tenderly comforting you when you are in what? Pain. That's a soulmate, man. Yeah, man. I'm doing this thing. You can say what you want to say. I'm telling you, man. You don't have to pat me on the back. I'm gonna pat my own self on the back. I'm telling you the doggone thing right and tight, man. You can say we can say anything you want about Bobby D, but I know that I know that I know that I know that I know. I'm telling you, man, a soulmate knows your emotional signals. You hear me? Yeah. When you get hurt inside, you don't have to say one word. She know it. She feels it. I don't care what I do. At least you know every she'll. I don't have to look at it like I'm mean or hurt. What's wrong? I ain't said one word. I ain't said I don't like this. She just said. She look at me. She said she'll come touch. She said, "What's wrong?" And then sometimes I'll share it with her. Sometimes I don't share it. I say I'm okay. Then she'll keep going after me. What's wrong, Bob? I said, I'm all right, all right. She keep doing it. Then next thing you know, I'm telling her. Because she feels the signals. She feels the signs. She feels my emotional pain. That's a soulmate. Some women can't pick that up in you because they have not made that soulmate what? Connection. Okay? A soulmate connects to you on multiple levels, guys. Listen to me, please. I'm trying to get this to you. I hope you can get it because you need to stop that. Oh, she just a piece of me. Get that out of your mind, man. Deeper, think wider, think broader. And that's when you retain your relationship. You've been going around here going after one girl, next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, next. And the next thing you know, you down on, there ain't no good women out there, man. Because you looking at them in the wrong perspective. You're not looking at the total person. You're only looking at a part of that person. Listen to me, guys. I'm trying to tell you some things. What I'm telling you is deep. Hey, it's not superficial. It's deep. And if you get this, guys, yeah, your life is going to change when you find the right one. Bye bye. Okay. So they connect with you on multiple levels, as I just told you. Okay. Communicate without speaking. Okay. It's a deep relationship, man. Not only do they communicate without speaking, but in your gut, when you find the right one, you know you have found. It's a gut feeling. They say when you know, and you know that you know, it's so true. When it comes to soulmate connection, there's no guessing or wondering whether she is the real thing. When she's the real thing, you know it, man. Usually it's a telltale sign that lets you know when your true love has arrived. A voice in your head, some kind of sense of recognition, a gut feeling that this someone is special to you. How many of you ever had that gut feeling, that gut sense that this person, she opens my, well, I've never seen a woman like this. I've never heard a woman talk to me. That's a soulmate. That's a soul. And some of us, what happens is this, guys. When we meet the right one, baby, when we meet the right one that opens our eyes and opens our nose, then we become afraid. Yeah, yeah, right, yeah, yeah. We become afraid. We're fearful because this person's different. I'm scared. I've never seen a woman like this before, and she's making me say, look at differently. She's making me feel differently, and I want to. She's making me feel emotions. I just thought women were a piece of me. I'm afraid, and we back off, and we miss out on an awesome opportunity to connect to a person that's going to bring more meaning to our lives. Soulmate relationships, guys. I know you never heard this stuff before. You just like my brother told me all you gotta do is bang them hard and move to the next one. I know, man, because I was told that kind of stuff too. I had to learn this stuff. You think I just grew up knowing about so many? No, this stuff I had to learn this by trial and error. It didn't come to me easy, but I'm trying to show you that you don't have to go through the heartaches I went through to get what I have now. And you could, if you're in a relationship, you might be in a soulmate relationship and don't even recognize. I'm trying to show you how to recognize it. Okay. All right. So when you find the right one, there's a very telltale sign that lets you know. Okay. She's different from all the rest. She don't dress like the other one. She don't talk like the other one. She treats you differently. And then you wind up trying to treat her differently. That's when you know you are entering into a soulmate relationship. Okay. There's a physical chemistry. What you mean chemistry, Bobby? Yeah, energy. When you're around that soulmate, she gives you an energy, man. Power. Makes you feel different. Not just on a sexual level. When you hold her hand, you go into another level, man. Even if you're 5, 10, 20 years deep in your relationship, every time you get together, there's a magical connection. There's a spark that never goes out. Yeah, you get that. That's why you see these people 70, 80 years old, they still hold hands. That's a spark there, man. Soulmates. When you find the right one, you cannot, you cannot let it go. You cannot deny it, man. Because the soulmate connection, that energy, that power, it's going to hit you every time you come together. And you're going to be, there will be no doubt that this one is different than the others. Because she will make you feel differently. She'll make you do things differently. You start letting your homeboys go because that soulmate connection is powerful. Yeah, you find the right one, baby. She don't need nobody else. I'm telling you, man. A lot of people you cut off. If they interfere with your relationship, you cut them off because that soulmate wants the best for you. And a lot of them don't want the best for you. She gives you guidance. She gives you direction. And you take heed of it. The ones that don't, they're missing out on a lot. So watch this. As we continue on our understanding of what a soulmate relationship is, here's the next one. You meet your soulmate, you become totally comfortable. Okay? Comfortable around each other. And then you'll see that it starts from day one. Okay? First time you meet, you're comfortable. And a lot of times when you meet women, you're not normally comfortable. With some women you meet, you're like, okay, how you doing? Okay, good. But some women you meet, you say, hey, how you doing? And you feel something inside. I don't know what it is. It's hard to put it in words. When I met Lisa D, it was okay. But as we continued to grow, that feeling was like, oh, wow. Every time I noticed when I was without her, I felt different. When I got to her, like, pew. It's like a light switch. You turn that light switch off, blackness. You turn it on, energy, power. And that's what happened when we started getting together. I said, whoa. something going on. I didn't know what it was at first, but the soulmates connect with ease right off the bat. Okay, you can see right through their true colors. Okay, soulmates often feel a sense of familiarity and a sense of comfort. You sometimes when you get that soulmate connection, you feel like you've been knowing that person for years, man. I mean, you can talk for hours and hours and hours, and it seems like it was just 2 minutes. That's how a soulmate connection is. They make you feel differently. They make you act differently, man. Your soulmate is the one who opens up to you, and who lets you in. She lets you inside of her, man. They let you inside of them, and you let them inside of her, of you. Your soulmate is the kind of person who takes risks, shares about their inner world and their emotions, their deep needs, hopes, fears, goals, and desires. I mean, you can tell your soulmate anything, man. You can tell her anything. I told Lisa D, man, I've been married before. I told Lisa D stuff I never told my previous wife. I told Lisa D, man, I broke down and told her some stuff that I never told nobody in my life because I had a deep connection with her, deeper than anyone else I have ever been in a relationship with. I knew that was my soulmate in my heart. And some of you guys, you scared to tell stuff, and you want to, but you're holding back. But when you find the right one, baby, you can't hold back because that connection is so tight, it's so compact, it's so held together, it's like glue. Hard to get that crazy glue off, isn't it? It's hard. Clover is like a crazy glue relationship, man. That's how it's on it. You're tight. You don't want to be apart. And when you're apart, it's you feel differently. You feel like you're missing something. You know, something's not right. That's when you know you have a soulmate relationship, man. I'm telling you some stuff. Some of you guys never heard none of this stuff. You be like, okay, what else? And then some of you like, oh, you're gonna eat it up and you're gonna get it. So this is the ones who gonna get it. I'm giving it to you, man. You ready to receive it? Are you? Come on, GP. You ready to receive it? I know you are. Here we go. Sometimes soulmate will challenge you, man. Yeah, it's not all peaches and cream. Sometimes they'll challenge you, man. Like nobody else can challenge you. The soulmate relationship, despite what people might assume, isn't always smooth. Sometimes some bumps in the road. Soulmate isn't always wrapped in the perfect package, physically or in terms of life circumstance. What do you mean by it? Yeah, I'm telling you. Sometimes when you meet that soulmate, she's not wrapped in the whole physical package that you would have in your concept in your mind about women. She's not 36, 24, 36. No, she's like 24, 24, 24. It's flat. You know what I'm saying? She not got the curve. She don't like that Coke bottle shape. But she does something to you. She does something for you. And when you meet, it's like, woo, you go into another level. That's why a lot of times you see the men come here to the Philippines and you see them hooked up with some Filipina, and the Filipino don't look like nothing on it. I mean, they just flat, no looks, not looking good. I mean, but the man looks like a handsome dude, but this Filipino is plain Jane flat. Why? Ask yourself the question why and answer that question. Why do you think that is, John? Because that female is doing something for him on the inside. Okay? That's why a lot of times you see these mismatch. I call them mismatch. Beautiful woman and then a messed up guy. Or you can see a messed up type woman. I'm saying, not looking so good. And then you see a handsome guy. That's soulmate, man. They have transcended the normality of relationships. They've transcended that. You better look good stuff. They go to the deep. I told you a long time ago, inside what? They have understood that concept. Okay? And so they hook up. When you find somebody that does you good and makes you feel good, and you can connect to on any level, you don't care how the outside looks. It's all about the inside. You have transcended the normality of relationships. Okay? Soulmate relationship is up here. A regular relationship down here. And a sexual relationship on the bottom. So your ideal in life is to move from the bottom to the middle to the top. That's when you know you have arrived. When you got something special, that's a soulmate relationship. And you don't want to let that go. Okay? Now, a lot of you guys, this going right in your ear and out the other, cause you're not. It's not what you want. You don't want it, okay? I have no problem, but I'm required. I'm desired. I'm required to give this to you. I have no choice. It's in me to do, and I gotta do what I gotta do. So if you don't want to listen, that's okay. I'm good. I'm good. It's not for you. But if you're listening to me and you getting it, this is for you. Get it and use it, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. So, soulmate relationships can present challenges. The difference is that the little circumstances and the difficult challenges are strengthening power that becomes the glue that keeps you together through the difficult times and helps each of you become your most authentic and original self. When you go through stuff with a soulmate, you go through a difficult time. Say you got sick, you lost your job, whatever, whatever. Soulmate, you think the soulmate gonna run and say, okay, I'm done with you, but I got to find me something. Now, soulmate sticks with you, man. Whether you got something or nothing, she gonna stick by your side, man. I don't care if you broke, I don't care if you in this hospital, she gonna be there every day, do what she got to do. She strengthens you when you are weak. When you need her the most, she don't run. She gonna stay right there. Through thick and thin, she gonna be with you. You got any woman like that in your life? Then you better hold on to that one. That she's embodying a soulmate relationship, a characteristic of a soulmate relationship. Okay? Because a lot of women, you meet them, you have a, da 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 da, nice time, date, chit chat, you do the wild thing, whatever. And they say, I just lost my job, Judy. Judy, please. I'm so hurt, Judy. I lost my job. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, but I can't deal with you. Bam, play on the phone. She was just using you. Okay, that wasn't a true relationship. They might stick with you for a few days, but if you can't take them out and party, buy them a J or whatever you used to do, whatever you do, you drink, whatever. She was like, okay, well, I'm sorry you lost your job, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. I got to move on. My life got to go on. I'm talking to you later. I got me some other people to deal with. That's not soulmate. And a lot of us got that. But I'm telling you, man, that's only superficial. You don't need them kind of people in your life. Okay? Listen to me. We also rely on our soulmates to help us evolve as people. Okay? They help us grow and they help us to learn things in life. You got somebody in your life like that, hang on to her, baby, because she's a soulmate. Okay, sometimes you don't see eye to eye with every little thing, but you're on the same page when it really matters. You don't have to be connected on everything, see everything out of the same eyes and agree on everything. But the main things in life that matter, that's where you are connected. A soulmate relationship doesn't necessarily mean both of you always share the same views, but your overall goals and ambitions match. Soulmates generally have same virtues and values and see the world through similar lens. Okay? You're not going to agree 100% on everything, but for the main things in life, you're going to agree because you're looking at it from the same perspective. And they don't have to be in your same country you came from just to be a soulmate. My soulmate was halfway across the world. Yeah, I had to go halfway across the world to get my soulmate. But your soulmate might be living right next door to you. Okay, it doesn't matter the distance or where they are. It matters is if you can meet them and you connect with them. That's all that matters. Okay. You don't have to see eye to eye on everything. Okay? Get that, guys. Soulmate relationship brings both people a sense of inner calm. Yeah. When you meet your soulmate, every time you hook up, you calm. You get relaxed. I sometimes be angry about something. When I hit Lisa D, I calm down. She see them, she can sense some anger. So you okay? Calm down, calm down. And I settle down. So when you're with the wrong person, you're insecure about the relationship and worry that any false move would turn your partner on. I know some of you been in a relationship like that. I was in one of those relationships. I had to walk on pins and needles every time I was around. Because everything I did was like, come down on me like a ton of bricks. I said, oh, I'm tired of this, man. I got tired of it. And I knew that wasn't the right relationship for me. Some of you in that right now. If you're in one of those, you need to move on. She's not a soulmate. True soulmate not going to make you feel like that. You feel confident that your partner is with you for a long haul. Okay, that's a soulmate. You feel comfortable that she's going to be with you through thick and thin. No matter what happens in your life, you both agree that you're teammates. and in it together. You're in it together. You're in it to win it, man. Your inner voice tells you that you are healthy. You're in a healthy relationship. You trust each other, feel confident, comfortable around each other, and feel safe discussing challenges. Okay? That's what it is. That's when you have a mature soulmate relationship. Anything other than that, it's just a basic relationship. I mean, there's nothing special about it. I'm showing you the special things in life that show you have a powerful relationship, a powerful bond that can build and grow stronger and stronger as time goes on. All right. Sometimes your partner and you maybe have to separate, but you face the world as one. Soulmates recognize that they're two parts of the same whole. No outside influence or external matter can break that bond. They complement each other at every turn. That's what a soulmate is, man. They complement each other. Okay. In other words, she makes up where you're weak in a particular area. You make up where she's weak in a particular area. And so because of that, you complement each other's strengths and you complement each other's weakness. That's what a soulmate relationship is all about. Bonding together to lift each other up as one unit together. Whether you're boyfriend, girlfriend, whether you're married couple, whether you're fiance, that's when you know these are some of the things I told you that you when you know you have a true soulmate relationship. Now I hope you got that, guys. That's it. That's the end of that. That's all of that. I hope you got look this when you have a true soulmate relationship, watch this, watch. Okay, listen to this. She give me direction. When you have a true soulmate relationship, watch this. See the girl. A true soulmate relationship is not necessarily beauty. I keep telling you this simple principle. Inside what? Look on the inside, man. What is she doing for you on the inside? How does she make you feel on the inside? That's what you need to look at. Look at this one right here. Watch this. Hold on. Watch this one right here. Look at Lisa D. She caught her. Yeah, but she looks nice on the outside. Got all them gifts in the car. Look really good, doesn't she? But you got to look at the inside, man. Don't be fooled by the ice. Don't be fooled by the bling bling. Look at the heart, man. The heart is what matters. The inside stuff. Don't be fooled by the beauty. I mean, it's good if you can get a soulmate that got the beauty on the inside and the beauty on the outside. You got the world, man. You in heaven. You almost in heaven, man. You got the real thing, baby. You got the right one, baby. But sometimes it don't work like that. I met plenty of guys. They got the woman is not the beautiest. I mean, not the most beautiful woman, but she's average. And that's all that matters. It don't matter about the outside. It's matter about the inside is beautiful, glorious, powerful, and that's what sticks to. That's what the man is attracted to. Inner beauty. If you're attracted to the outer beauty, you're missing out on a whole lot. Now, everybody likes to have a decent looking woman, but if she look good on the outside and nasty on the inside, what good is it? Because she gonna wind up treating you nasty too. Because anything that's on the inside usually comes to the what? Outside. Whatever's on the inside usually shows up on the outside in some way, form, or what? Fashion. Okay? Listen to me, man. I'm telling you. All right, so that concludes our presentation for today. And before I go to the train, I'm gonna clear up some stuff here. I got a few things. I want to show you. First thing I want to show you is the lovely Lisa D. Yeah, yeah. We do on a trip. She was on a trip. She went to Behold and said, she said, Bobby D, can you show the people some pictures? I got three pictures I want to show you two. One, that's number one. Here we go. She was in Behold, went to Chocolate Hill, y'all. There you go. Look at that with them big eye glasses on. You gotta figure that's one of the Chocolate Hills she pointing to, y'all. She went to Chocolate Hills and Behold, and this is another one right here. Right there. See, you can barely see the mountains in the back because it was rainy that day. She went out there. It was cloudy. You see all them clouds? But she was hanging though. She was hanging. She and her family. She went with her family. And this is her family right here. That's her on the left. That's her niece on the right. That's her cousin, one of her cousins on her next to her niece. And that's her other cousin next to her niece. And the guy, that's her cousin too. That's the one on the directly to the right of Lisa is Venice. The other one in the middle is that's Jean. Is that Jean?
Grace.
Grace. That's Grace. And then that's Lynn. Lynn is the little skinny one on the left, on the next to her. And that's Ed on the right. All of those are her cousins and my cousins too, by law, in law. And this one here, she's on the top of the mountain viewing all the stuff. That's Lisa D in the red. That's her brother to the right over Lisa D is Ronnie. And then that's Ed with the glasses on. And then you see to the right of Ed is Grace. Grace. And to the right of Grace is Jean. That's all of those are. That's her aunt, Lisa. All of those are her family and friends. And they all went on a trip together and they had an awesome time, man. They had a great time. So I might hang out with them next time. We'll see. But when you got a Filipino family, sometimes you can hang with them, but sometimes, man, they got this, it's like a little clique, man. It's hard for you to break in that clique. But every time I get with them, they know some of them is like, they try to talk and all that, and some of them like that. I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's like a little clique. It's hard to break in that if you're a foreign man. I'm telling you, I'm just to be honest with you. It's hard to break in there. Sometimes they allow you to get in and they may treat you a little, but it's always, you can always understand that you're out. What did you do?
I closed some other things here that way the screen will get big.
You did what?
Hello guys! Do you miss me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they miss you, sweetheart, just like I did. Okay. All right. What else we got? One other thing I want to show you guys. Uh, I talked to you, and I keep bringing you stuff about the virus. Okay, you say, "Well, Bobby, do you?" I don't bring the same story. I bring the variation, and that's what YouTube tells me to do. When you find a story that's in the news, people need to hear about it. You bring a variation of every story, so you can bring more information and more details. So this is important, and I'm going to keep bringing it to you on these news shows. But one thing I want to show you is this right here. Right now, there are 11 new cases of suspected coronaviruses in the Philippines. 11, man, under investigation. Now, there's no confirmed cases right now, but these are suspected. And then more, it's going to be more and more. And I'm going to show you why. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. I'm going to let you know what's happening here, what you need to be concerned about. You can say what you want to say, but I'm telling you the truth. Hold on. Wait, let me find it.
That's what we read in the news. Cebu News.
Hold on. Watch this right here. Watch this. All right. You see this right here, guys? January 28th. This is a press release from the BI, which is the Bureau of Immigrations. This is the BI has suspended the VUA. What is the VUA? It is the visa issued upon arrival for because of the coronavirus scare. Okay, so Chinese people that were issued visas upon arrival are no longer going to be done because the Philippines is taking very, very strict precautions. Okay. Jaime Barrente announced that he has ordered that the visa upon arrival facility be temporarily suspended following concerns on the spread of the novel coronavirus 219. The move, according to the BI, follows the travel lockdown in several cities in China, shutting down public transport services, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So they're shutting down stuff for Chinese people coming in. All right. And that's just part of it. I got other stuff, but I'm just going. But I'm telling you, this is a serious issue, guys, and it's not going to get any better in any short period of time. And I'm bringing a story to you, and very soon. This story is something you need to know about. The Chinese government has underestimated the amount of people that are infected. They're saying like 3,000 guys. That's far from the truth. It's more like 90,000, okay, in the city, in the government. And the reason we know it, and in China, and the reason we know it, a person from China smuggled a video out. She's a nurse in the hospital, and she said they have underestimated this. It was going on. It didn't start in December. It started back in June of last year, and they never reported until it started getting really, really, really bad. So I'm gonna bring that story to you in the future as well. All right, what else am I supposed to say? That's it. I think that's it. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about. Oh, I want to bring this to you real quick. This is my tribute. I know a lot of you were very, very sad about the recent demise of Kobe Bryant, one of the world's NBA icon. He
That
was
is
a very
so
special
sad.
guy. Yeah, very special guy. I got a brief small tribute. I wish it could be longer, but my sister won't let me do more than 30 seconds. So here we go. Watch this, guys. Kobe. Mamba out. Okay? Mamba out. One of the world's greatest athletes, not only just athletes, that guy was an intellectual. He never finished. He finished high school, but he never went to college. And he was a genius, man. He won an Oscar. Who ever heard of an athlete winning an Oscar for filmmaking? He just started his journey in his second part of life, and he was taken away. One of my heroes in life, Kobe Bryant, 41-year-old man, a giant, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And he loved the Lord. He had just prayed before he got on the helicopter. He just went to church and prayed. That was a man. He was a well-rounded young man. 41 years old, taken down in the prime of his life. Y'all need to pray for his family and his daughter Gigi. All right, that's my tribute to him. And from now on, y'all gonna be hearing me saying Mamba mentality. I talked to you about the Mike Tyson mentality. I talked to you about the George and Weezy, but I never mentioned Mamba mentality. We're gonna be talking about that. Okay, listen to me. All right, y'all. We finna ride a train up in this place. Okay, y'all ready for the train? Y'all ready for the roll call? People get ready. Well, there's a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Ooh, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard. All right, y'all ready for roll call? Y'all ready to ride this train? Ready for roll call? Everybody ready? Y'all ready? First man up. Who the first man? Who's the first man up in this? Who's man enough to be the first man? Andy. Yeah, man. What's up, Andy? Andy, the first man in the house, man. You got to have some guts to be the first man. You got to have some macho in you to be the first man. You got to bring it, Andy. He said, good morning. He bringing it strong, man. Andy said, good morning. Good morning, Andy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ride a little train, Bobby Dean, at least see who else we got this train this morning. Dion, what's up, man? You all right? Good to see you, Dion. He said, good morning, sir. Thanks for the interrupting my what? NBA too. Okay, I interrupted you. That's all right, man. You gonna be good. You on the train now, man. Everything's better. Yeah, man. We got you, Diaz, Eddie Jackson, around the Lord train, Bobby D's, and my mother, another mother. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Around the Lord train, Bobby D, and Lisa D, in his house. What's up, Murphy Hayes? Good morning, Bobby D and Lizzie. Good morning, Murphy. Yeah, all right, man. Good to see you riding the train, man. Ain't no stopping us down, Murphy. He's Eddie Jackson, Bobby D. I was showing your channel to a friend of mine, and she saw what we greet each other as brothers from another mother. Yeah, man, that's what we do, man. Ain't nothing but brotherly love up here, man. We all brothers, man. Yeah, we brother from another mother. That's how we do it, man. Because you know what? We don't have to have the same mothers to be brothers. You know, we brothers by bond. We brothers by our mentality. We brothers by our spirit, man. How we deal with life, how we look at things in life. That's what makes us brothers. Okay? Yeah. You don't have to be a brother by blood. We brother from another what? Mother. And that's what we do, man. We all brothers on this show. Eddie Jackson, he said, you guys have different mothers but the same father. I said, yes, and the name of God. Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, man. Eddie Jackson, he said that thing, man. You said that thing, man. We brothers, our same father is God, Father God. And we all children under God. Okay, we're children of God. Okay, we got Kuki Monsa. What's up, Kuki? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I found one that we felt we are all to. I found out her means of making a living is whoring. Okay, yeah. So he's saying, I'll say Cookie. Cookie is saying, I found one that we were one. He's saying we felt we were one, man. Till I found out her means of making a living. Okay, is not doing a good thing. That's tough. That's really tough, man. I've never heard something like that before. You felt it, or did she feel that you were one? And because the fact that you might have felt it, Cookie, but she may not have, because if she felt that you were one with her, she would have been honest with you from the very, very beginning of what she was doing. She was out there prostituting, okay? That was she was doing, okay? And so she was honest with you. See, when she met you, she was, well, sir, I sell my body for a living, and then you would say, okay, I'm sorry, I can't deal with you. But she was not honest with you. So you might have felt a very, very deep bond with her. You might have felt a very, very deep emotional, spiritual, or sexual relationship with her. But that was not the one, baby. When you find somebody doing something you don't approve of like that, selling their body, that's not the one. Okay. You might have felt a good relationship with her, but it was not honest. And anything built on dishonesty will not last. Okay? Because lies have a tendency to break that relationship down, down, down until it's gone. Okay? When lies always come to the light. It's done in the dark, but eventually it comes to the light. I'm sorry that you had the relationship, Cookie, but she was not the right one. I mean, there's plenty more out there. Just keep looking, okay? The right one's out there for you, man. Dave Carter, what's up? What's up, Ron the Low Train, Bobby Dean Lizzie? He said, hello, Bobby Dean Lizzie. Hey, what's going on, Dave, man? You all right?
Dave.
Good to see you, man. Always good to see Dave in his house. What's up, man? Ron the Low Train, Bobby Dean Lizzie, One Nation under woohoo. What's up, man? Diaz, he said, I had to change my behavior. I always wanted to know a woman sexually before I knew her socially and emotionally. Now I focus on the social and emotional aspects first. Now I'm dating quality women. There you go, man. That's it, man. You got to learn. Look on. I keep telling you guys, inside out. Okay, and sex is nice. You can get that, but the first priority is to know the person. Okay, and we got a lot of guys got it backward, man. Their first priority is to slam bam. You know, that's the first. I want to hit that, man. I used to be like that when I was in my 20s. In my 20s.
When you first met,
Stop it. Don't. That's in her mind, y'all. I wasn't like that when I met her. She just always say that, but she don't know the truth. When I was in my 20s, I was like that. Slam, bam, thank you, man, gone. But I grew out of that, man. I grew out of that, and it's a maturity thing. It's a thing of maturity, and it counts with age, and it counts with uh, experience. And you wind up, if you just have one sex relationship, you wind up saying, okay, it's got to be more to it than that. And it is, because you're not looking at the whole person. When you start looking at the whole person, then you see a total relationship. And then you see, okay, I need to look at not just the outside and the sex part, but what about the inner beauty, inner person? And that's the inner stuff is what you need to really focus on. Because that's what you're going to need in a long-term relationship. Okay? Quality woman. Ghost man, what's up, man? He said, Diaz, I noticed here in Florida, many women have no interest in social emotion. We're just tossing the kitty. You know what that means? They just want to hit it, bang, bang. That's it. Some women are like that, man. Ghost, I don't know if it's just in Florida, but I think it's anywhere. People out here, some women out, some Filipinos out here, all they want to do is bang. They don't care nothing about you. And I met a Filipina. She had like 4 foreign men, and she had like 3 Filipinos. And I said, "What are you doing? What would you?" And we were just friends. We weren't trying to date. She says, "What you doing with all these men?" She said, "I just like to bang. I just like to bang. I just like to bang. I like to have more than one man." Some women are like that. Some women just they can't settle for one. Most women, to be honest with you, most women want one man. Majority of women, but there are a certain section, a certain select group that have to have multiple men. They don't care about one man cannot satisfy them. It's just like a lot of men. One woman can't satisfy a lot of men. And so some women are the same way. Who else we got riding along train? Bobby D, one nation under. Woo-hoo. He said, I guess my light switch is broken because Diaz says, I guess my light switch is broken because mine hasn't worked in a while. Okay, I understand. Sometimes you get like that, you get stuck. You get stuck like Chuck, but you got to keep on pushing, man. And it says, Ghost, that is true. Yeah, it is true. It happens sometimes. What advice do you have? To move on, to move on to another relationship, you have to change your thinking, man. You have to change your thinking. The mind controls everything. It controls your emotions. It controls your spirituality. It controls your sexuality. It controls your physicality. All that stems from the mind. How you think about things, how you see things. You got to develop this right here first, guy. When you start developing this, and then this controls this. Your mind controls what you see and how you see things in life. When I started developing my mind and programming my life began to change. I started watching ET. I started reading positive books. I started looking at things that could help me grow and mature as a man, emotionally and spiritually. And when I started doing those things, my life changed. I started looking at everything became different to me. So focus on your mind. A book you should read, Richard Allen. That's the next book I'm gonna read. It's called Richard Allen, by Richard Allen, as a man thinketh. As a man, that's the book for February. As a man thinketh. I got plenty more, but that's a powerful book. I started early reading it, y'all, but it's a powerful book. Change your mind. It's how you think about anything is how you think about everything. So make sure you have your thinking correct. And the way you correct your thinking is by developing and shaping things you see, the things you read, who you associate with. Look at who's your company. Who are you hang out with? More than likely, I bet you got a guy that have that same mentality that you're trying to change, and you're hanging around those guys. You got to make a change, man. You got to make a change. You got to hang out with the people that you want to be like, that you aspire to be like. If you can't hang out with those people, start reading books that tell you things that you need that tell you things that will direct your mind to where you want to go. That's what I do. Focus. Live one day at a time and put those things in your mind and your vision that you want to aspire to be. That's what I do. I surround myself with positive people. And that's what, if you've got some negative people around you, you got to let them people go, man. I don't mean just say cut them off altogether, but for a time being, till you shape this and get this right. Say, look, man, still like that. Say, look, man, you smile. I say, look, man, me, you've been hanging around for a long time, man. We doing the same thing. So, look, man, I'm gonna try to do some different things here. Man, I'm gonna still hang with you, man, but I got to break off a little while. Okay, you might not see me for a while. That's it. Tell them. And then you go on to your thing. You find people that you aspire to be with, that moving in the direction that you want to go in. Okay, you hang with those people and you make them your confidant, and you learn from them and you move up. You still can talk to the other people you used to be with every now and then, but you don't hang them. Okay, that's it. That's how I do. You think I got a lot of friends? I got about close friends. I got about 3, maybe 4 friends that I really call close in my life. Because they're on the same path that I have. They think like me, and we all have the same type mentality. Strong men, but we don't play no. We don't play. We don't take nothing from nobody. We know what we want to like, and we develop. We work hard to get. And that's the people I surround with. That's what I'm with. I'm not around them joking people that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah. Well, we got riding a little train. Bobby Dixie. That's it.
Right there.
Okay, Ghost. He's talking to Ghost. He said, Ghost, what advice you have? Ghost man. Okay, talking to Ghost. Ghost man said, Diaz, I don't. Just took a long time out. I didn't need to have out of wedlock. He said, see what he said, Ghost? He said he took a long time, what? Out. I just told you the same thing. You got to back off from some people. I don't need to have out of wedlock children and diseases. When I retire, I'll restart overseas with the game, without the game. There you go, man. The game playing, you got to let the game stuff go, Diaz. Let it go, man. It's not going to happen overnight, but you got to wean yourself off of that type of lifestyle and then move up to the next level. Okay. Sheldon said, good morning. What's up, man? Round the low train, Bobby D. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Well, good morning, Sean. You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we back, man. We back. We've been missing y'all. But at least D was out of town. And I took me a day off. I needed it, man. I almost slept all day, and then I had a hard time getting up this morning. I was so tired. Eddie Jackson about a low train. Bobby D. Listen, he said, "How?"
That's
Bobby D
why
said,
you don't have energy.
Bobby D said she ain't no brick house. 36, 24, 36. Yeah, man, no brick house. We got no energy.
Coca-Cola, buddy.
I got energy. I didn't
You
have my
need help.
coffee this morning. I didn't have my coffee this morning. You know that.
Somebody gave us Sean
Charlotte, thank you so much. 200 pesos. Thank you so much, man. Charlotte, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. He said, preach. Yeah, man, I'm going to preach this thing, man. I'm going to teach this thing. I'm going to preach this thing. Anything you want, I'm going to eat this thing. Because we get it, man. I'm trying to move up, and I want to take y'all with me, man. If y'all want to go, it's there. Eat it, get it, use it. And if you don't, anything you don't use, you lose. So use what I'm teaching you, use what I'm telling you, and guarantee your lifestyle, your living, your mentality will change. Okay? You have to apply this thing. And if you just say, well, I'm gonna watch your Bobby, and then you go out tomorrow and do the same old stuff you've been doing, it ain't gonna do you no good, man. Thank you so much, Child Nick. Thank you, man. Go down. Uh-uh. Hold up, hold up.
right here.
All right, Lisa D said she wanted to do the Daddy Mac, OG Daddy Mac. Okay, that's all right. Big Daddy, Mac Daddy. All right, Frederick Mason didn't he's out right low train Bobby D. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Lisa D. Good morning, Frederick Mason. Remind me of Perry Mason. What's up, man? You all right? Good to see you in his house today, man. Uh Ready to ride a low train. All aboard, toot toot, all aboard. Yeah, man. Let's ride this train. We're gonna ride this train long, man. We ain't playing. Diaz, he said relationship. He talking to Eddie Jackson talking to Diaz. He said relationships are a reflection of you. When you get the inner you together, the outer will take care of itself. Life works from the inside out, not the other way. You got it, man. Inside what? Out. You got to get you together first, man. When you get yourself together, you really decide you want to make some changes. It starts from you. You can't be, well, this woman is different, but and she gonna change me. No, ain't no woman gonna change you. You have to decide. You have to change you. That's why what happens is a lot of time we get in a relationship and just like what was the guy's name that we just talked to? We had a woman that's running around with a prostitute on him. Kuke. He was riding with he had a woman, and she thought he might have realized she was a little bit, out there, but in his mind he might have thought you were gonna change her, and you can't change that person. You can't change their ways. You can't change their habits. They have to do that because everything change comes from what? Inside out. You have to desire deep down. You have to have a burning desire to change you. Nobody can change you but you. Okay? It comes from you, inside out. And around the train, Bobby D. Lizzie, I listen to these lives at night. Supposed to be thinking, entertained. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen to things that give you strength. Listen to things that motivate you. Listen to things that inspire you, and look at things that motivate you, inspire you. And your life will start changing. All right, who else got riding a little train with Bobby Dean Lizzie? One Nation under a groove. Andy said, "Hey, Andy." Eddie Jackson, "Hey, Andy." All right. Andy said, "Hey." They talking to each other. Clear people. And Murphy said, "That was my ex. Argue about nothing at the drop of a hat." Yeah, man. That's what my ex used to do. I don't care what it was, man. Every time we turn around, it's some argument. I could say good morning. She said, "What's good about it?" Crazy stuff like that, man. I'm like, okay, you ain't got to speak to me like that. I just said good morning. Yeah, you ain't got to speak to me like that. I'm not speaking. I mean, she was started every time you turn around. But you know what, Murphy? That was that was only the exterior. It was some deep inner stuff, right? That was going on, and that's how it showed up on the outside. It was deep, built up emotions, anger, frustration coming on the inside of her, and that's how she expressed it. Okay, and I didn't receive it right. I should have recognized that she was having stuff, but we just had issues, and that's how sometimes people can't express themselves. They just show their anger. They don't express their emotions. They just show it, and that you have a tendency to not want to receive that. And I didn't like it. I'm furious. That's because that's part of our problem. All right, we got Ron Low Train Property. Heaven is right, Bobby D. Beautiful and inside and out. Yeah, man. We got that person. It's beautiful on the inside. It's like being in heaven with a bang. Yeah, it is. Easy said, right, low train with Bobby D. Easy, what's up, man? He said, the fact is our bodies are getting older by the day. Our beauty fades over time. There you go, man. We getting older every day. So what you see Lisa D right here? See that beautiful lady right here? In 40 years, she may not look that beautiful, okay? But she's gonna always be beautiful on the inside, okay? She said, I don't know about that. Yes, I do. Inside beauty never fades, man. It's the outer beauty that has a tendency to fade. But the inside beauty very seldom fades. Okay? So you're right, Easy. I agree with you. Ride a little train with Bobby D and listen to my road trip adventures. He said, hello, Bobby D. Great topic. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, my road trip. Appreciate it, man. We always try to do our best to give it to you, bring it to you strong. Easy says, how long is flight from Atlanta and how much it costs to visit? Okay, Easy. The flight time would vary based on the flight you get. Okay, sometimes you have a layover based on the airline and the flight you take. I will give you an average about 14, 16 hours.
18.
Okay, Lisa D says 18. So let's say max it out to 18 average. Um, I've had longer than that and I've had shorter than that. But the goal is to try to get a flight with this maybe one stop on, one layover, and, about 2, 3 hours, and then get back on and come to your straight destination. For those of you going to Manila, your costs are going to be cheaper because Cebu is further than Manila. Because if you go to Cebu, it's going to cost a little bit more. Round trip, you're going to wind up paying. It depends on what time of year you go, but round trip $1,200, just about. If you catch a special, like I caught a special for $800 in 2018. And I went to name of it asaptickets.com. That's why I normally go to check for my flights. Most of the time they have the best bargains for me. That's my opinion. There are a whole lot of other online flight places you can go to, but asaptickets.com, that's my choice. That's why I usually go. But you're gonna wind up paying at least 12 to maybe $1,600 round trip, depending on the type of year you go. And if you can find specials for about 800 to 1,000, but you have to look hard, really hard. Okay. And so I'm from Atlanta, so that your cost will be similar to the cost I just quoted you. But you could look online. You're going to find your best bet with your online travel agents versus going to a brick and mortar travel agent. Okay. All right. Freddie Mason, round love train, Bobby D, Let's D. Hello, Let's D. We missed you. Glad you had a good trip. Made it back home to Bobby D.
Thank you. We missed you guys. I missed you guys so soon.
He said she missed you guys. Okay, round love train, Bobby D. Eddie Jackson, round love train, Bobby D, and Liz D. He says, hi, Liz D. We miss you. Glad you had a good time. And behold,
Yes, I had.
he said, I was there a few years ago and loved it. We rode our motorbikes up to the top. Okay.
Okay.
We
rent a van.
They rented a van to go to the top.
Yeah.
I never went to, when I was in Bohol, I didn't go to the top of the hills.
It was high, 205 steps going to the top of the hill.
She got tired walking, y'all. That's what you trying to say. But they made it to the top, though. And I've never been to Chocolate Hills. They say it's beautiful. I saw the pictures. I might go next time. We'll see.
Yeah.
Right, I love Train Bobby D and Liz D. Eddie Jackson. Diaz talking to Eddie Jackson. He said that is true, but the women that have connected with my inner me are just my friends. Okay. So why is, I guess my question is, why are the person that are connected to your inner person is only your friends? So right now, Diaz, I would say that you're not ready for a higher level soulmate type relationship, and it's okay. That's where you're at right now. And if you're truthful to yourself, you know that's where you're at. That's fine. Just don't say you're ready for one when you're not. You're really not there yet, and that's okay. It takes time for people to get where they want to go. Keep on striving, you'll get there. Eddie Jackson, I love train. Bobby D said, yeah, Bobby D, the coronavirus is serious stuff. A lot of airlines have canceled flights to China. Yeah, British Airways just canceled. No flights to China, in and out. There's millions of Chinese immigrants in Africa, so they better be on alert. Yeah, Chinese have infiltrated Africa, man. A lot of them. And they're going in and out of Africa just like nothing to it. So Africa might be as bad as China. If people in the Philippines are taking very, very strict precautions. They're canceling flights, they're turning their planes back around. They are doing everything they can to prevent the virus from spreading in Philippines because it's going to mess with the Filipinos' tourist dollars, man. This country lives on tourist money. Okay, so if the tourists are going not coming here, the money going down. It's not going to be good for this country. So they have to take strict measures. Now, here's what's going to happen. The Chinese are going to wind up saying, y'all are ostracizing us. You guys are racist and you should be ashamed of yourself. No, it ain't about ostracizing you. It ain't about being racist. It's about being protective and precautious. The Chinese brought this upon the world. We didn't bring this on them. They brought this upon the world and they should be ashamed of themselves. This is not the first time this has happened. Y'all remember SARS, right? Where did it come from? China. And they're doing the same thing. They need to get rid of them animals, eating them nasty animals and causing all this craziness. I'm sorry, but y'all might think I'm mean, but I'm not mean. I'm serious. I don't like people causing trouble unnecessarily. They brought this upon themselves and they brought this upon the world. So don't give me this stuff about you being racist. No, we're not being racist. We're being protected. And that's the thing about these nice honor and tribute to Kobe. Yeah, man, Kobe, Mamba, man. You know what the Mamba mentality is, right? Strive to be your best at all times. Be strong. Be a hard worker. He didn't like lazy people, just like me, man. Oh, you lazy? Get away from me. I don't want that lazy spirit jumping off on me. Do your best. He said, do your best to be the best you every day. Work hard at your craft. That's what he was about. His whole mentality was about being the best. And he embodied that every day of his life, man. The man was a spiritual man. He was an emotional man. You can talk that trash about, well, he was a rapist. Yeah, he was involved with a rapist activity. That doesn't mean he did it. They never proved in crime. If the case was dropped, he paid her some money now, which means he might have had a little something to do because he paid her off. But that's behind him. That is the past. And the past is the past. The past is the past for a reason, man. It ain't coming back. He never was else involved in anything else like that, was he? Okay, let that go. Honor the man for who he was and what he was. Murphy, hey, round love train, Bobby D. He said, we sure did miss you, Lizzie. Welcome back. Glad to be enjoying your trip. Thank you so much, Murphy. Appreciate it, man. At least didn't miss Murphy. Hey, he likes Murphy Hayes. Hey, John, round love train, Bobby D. He's on the Diaz. He says it's more important to judge a woman by her character than her cookie. If you know what I mean. Yeah, man. Ain't about, cookie is cookie. You gonna find that everywhere. And the problem is a lot of us want different types of cookie, but it's all the same thing when it boils down to it. A woman is a woman is a woman is a woman. All women have the same thing. Okay? Get that, man. Murphy, the Mamba and his daughter will be missed. Yes, for sure. He will be missed worldwide. If you know they miss him out here, but ask NBA's this country's everything. They know the NBA better than America know the NBA, and people are hurt over here. You mean they were hurt about that because he was over here several times visiting Filipina, Manila. And Jackson talked to Diaz. He said, I know it's tough because the cookies be sweet." Black girls got that chocolate chip. White girls got that vanilla wafer. Hey, man. I like my women like our coffee, man. Hot and black with a little bit of cream in it. Sweet. I run a little tray of already. Latinos got that cinnamon spice. Asian got that fortune cookie. Always go for character because cookies get stale. Yeah, man. Cookie get messed up, man. I don't fool with that. I used to, when I was younger, man, I was like, I'll try this one, try that one, try that. Then I realized that got older, it's all the same thing, man. Eddie Jackson, how did he ask? I don't even think about the cookies until later, 2 to 3 weeks after the day. Okay. All right, let's go. Round love train, Bobby D. You said Richard Allen. I think you mean James. Oh yeah, James Allen. Excuse me. I said Richard James Allen. I read that book twice years ago. You need to read it again, man. Another book is I already read that book about 10 times. That's another classic. I read that and I still have it to this day. Every now and then I pull it up. That's one of my greatest books I've ever read. It inspires me other than the Bible. Let's go ahead. Round love train, Bobby. That's it. All right, guys. It's been real. Got to go. We got to go. What else? Well, did I have anything else to show? That's it. Oh, I'm gonna show you this. When you get let me show you something. We talked about soulmate relationship, right? Okay. When you get a real soulmate relationship, this is how it looks. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch it. See what I'm talking about? That's how you know you know you know you know that's a real. That's how I mean. That's how it feels. You see how he gathered later in the sunlight, shining. That's romantic soulmate relationship feelings. Okay, and this is when I'm gonna show you now how you know when you don't have a soulmate relationship. Watch this. Watch this, guy. Watch this now. Watch it. Watch this. This.
Review.
You see what I'm talking about? That's when you don't have a soulmate relationship. Like what Cookie went through. Cookie, he was really laughing at it first, and then all of a sudden she said, "I'm selling nobody." He said, "Ah!" And everything blew up. Okay, you have to know when you got one for real and when you got one for fake. Okay. All right, guys, we get ready to close this thing out. Thank you so much for everybody that gave today. You are much appreciated. Shout out to all who gave super chat donation. And who gave? Who gave? Chardonnay. Thank you so much, Chardonnay. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Our Facebook page, Philippines Connection. Please like the page. If you need a one-on-one consultation, email me.
bdix004@gmail.com.
Okay. If you're viewing the stream, record replay. If there are commercials, let the commercials play. Remember to like, share the Facebook. Okay, I already gave you that one. That's it. Oh, better. Oh, Markel's gonna be here on the 31st. For you veterans, you
tomorrow.
No, 30th. Today's 30th.
Yeah, and then tomorrow is 31st.
Tomorrow's 31st. Markel's gonna be on the 31st. For those of you that veterans, all your veterans questions, bring your veterans questions. We're gonna have a good session. Markel's always has some good information. All right, looks like we got some more comments. I got to go back and get the comments before we close out. Okay, hold on. Where we at? Right here.
Ghost.
Here.
Yeah.
Bobby D, Ghostman around the train said, you know that the Chinese messed up since they're now building the two emergency hospital in Wuhan to deal with the problem, roadblocks and stuff. Yeah, that's what shows you. You're right, Ghost. That's what shows you this problem was way before they even mentioned it. They just now trying to build two hospitals, supposed to be done in 2 weeks. We'll see. But this problem was huge before they even got it out to the world. They handled this, tried to keep it under wraps, under secret. And I have a video. I don't know if I can YouTube might not let me play the video, but I might get parts of it that showed a nurse smuggled a video out of the country. You know, they control all the airways and all the TV and internet. She smuggled a video out of the country. She's a nurse in the hospital. She said it's over 90,000 infected people. They're lying with the figures they give in the world. And she said it started back in June, not in December. So, they were trying to cover up. That's all they're doing. Eddie Jackson, Freddie Mason, yes, sir. Talking to Freddie. All right, the other laughing. Yeah, that was funny, man. I'm telling you, man. Soulmate, Playmate, Soulmate, Playmate, Soulmates are the best. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do something on Soulmate, Playmate. You are. I got it. That's on my list. Eddie Jackson, don't forget the thumbs up. Yeah, make sure you like the video, guys. Thumbs up. Number one. There you go. Thank you, Diaz. All right, that's it. All right, guys. We're getting ready to close this out. Thank you, y'all.
Eddie Jackson.
I got one more. Huh?
Tell him to just title Diaz good.
Oh, got another one.
Long.
Okay, talking to Diaz. Okay. That's it. Is it
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna close it out, y'all. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Gotta go down right here. All right, guys. This is Bobby D.
And Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And peace. Mamba out.